Assembly's live, so come subscribe. Your soul's in trial, or simply tired. Your soul medicine, it gets revived. The warrior line, soul tribe. Assembly's live, it's friendly vibes. Your soul medicine will give you life. You're a warrior, let's get this right. Warrior line, soul tribe. Assembly's live, so come subscribe. Your soul's in trial, or simply tired.
Thank you for watching Warrior Line Soul Tribe Assembly Podcast. I'm your host. I'm really thankful right now. I just want to, before I get started on this video, I'm thankful right now for my recovery. Today, this very day last year, March 3rd, I was having surgery for my cervical spine. I just thank God for my recovery. I thank God for the prayers and love and support I got through the process. So I'm really thankful for it. So I just want to make sure I take a moment. This is a very great day for me. I just thank God that I made it through it, and all the support I had around me, and it's great, and I'm doing good and recovering well, and I just thank God for that. Happy Women's History Month. Thank God for recognize Women's History Month and the integral part they play not only in this country's history but in world history. And I'm just thinking about some women, particular women, a group of women right now, and that's Black women. Black women are resting. And as well they should be. They should be resting right now because, they did the assignment. They did the work. I think I got on my screen right now where, Black women in the past election, 90% supported the vice president, 80% of Black men. So we got some work to do. But as a retired teacher, I can tell you that Black women passed the test. So this notion that, Black women should be doing something now in this moment, in this time. No, you need to go take several seats because Black women, when I had a student that made a 92 above on a test, they passed the test. They sat there and said next assignment. The ones who made the 60s and the 50s and the 40s and 70s, they're the one had to do the work. They're the ones who had to go out and try to get a makeup grade and try to make this up and try to fix what's happening or what they messed up on the test. So therefore, the people who need to fix this problem is the people who voted for the person in office right now. And you know who you are. You know what group you are. But, you need to leave Black women alone. Black men, we did all right, 80%. We should have did a lot better. But Black women, being Black History Month, Women's History Month, I didn't want to take out a shout out to you because you rose up. You did the assignment. You did the work. And now you need to sit down and take a rest. And rest don't mean we're not watching. You're not watching, but rest means, I did my job. Marching and all this kind of stuff. No, that's for you people who didn't do, the groups who didn't do their assignment, even the groups of women who voted against their own interests. You have no right to demand anything from Black women, nothing. They did the work, they did the assignment. And that's what you need to understand. And your gaslighting, your trolls, your tropes, and all that stuff will not work because Black women this time know what they did and know what they stood for. And, don't come from Vice President Harris, don't come from Black women, don't come from Black people, period, because we did the assignment as a whole. We did the assignment. We did the work. And so therefore, I just want to have a shout out to Black women doing a Women's History Month. And I lift you up. You are the standard bearer. You are the standard. You did the work. You did the job. You showed the way. And now get your rest. And don't let anybody try to guilt you or make you feel guilty about you need to be doing something. And so another point I want to touch on this video real quickly is who taught you to hate yourself? There's going to be a speech tomorrow, a joint address by a certain person, and that person is. Why would I show up to something? Why would I show up to my abuser? Why would I show up and listen to and applaud for decorum sake, for institutionalism sake, for all these tropes you come out with? Why would I show up to listen to somebody talk who I know hates me? Do I hate myself? Malcolm X asked this question years ago, and it's still a question today. Who taught you to hate yourself? I love myself enough to know I will never, ever give audience to an abuser. I will never, ever give audience to somebody who I clearly know who hates me, who hates everything about me, because I love myself. I love my soul. I love my eternal soul enough to practice self-care by protecting myself. So all these people who are going to show up talking about how embarrassed you are when he do certain things, how embarrassed you are, and how shocked you are, and how outdone you are when he does certain things, when he disrespects world leaders, when he does this and that, and then you show up clapping like a seal, have several seats. Then why do you hate yourself? Because all thing you're going to do is go in and give a bully a stage to gaslight you, to troll you, to disrespect you. You already know what you're going to get. Why would you go there and listen to that, and then you want people, and the same people make me so mad. You always want ordinary folks. You always want small folk to boycott, to march, to do all this and that. But when it comes time for you to make a stand, you got to put your suit on, your dress suit on, and go up there and mug in front of the camera, talking about this is my job. No, it's not. Your duty is to stand for the people. And why do you hate yourself so much to sit up there and let somebody abuse you openly in public like you know what's going to happen? And then the next breath, you want black women in particular to go out there and march. You want black women in particular to go out there and put their bodies on the line. You want black women in particular who did everything, who did the work, who knocked the doors, who voted, who got people to the polls. You want to go on to work, but you want to sit up there and listen to the person who hates their very guts, who treated a black woman that just passed election and called her stupid, who treated a black woman on a debate stage and wouldn't even look at her in the eye, who treated a black woman with disrespect, who wouldn't even come across the stage and shake her hand. And you want black women doing Women's History Month to go and listen to watch you listen at them and say you support them? No. When are you going to sacrifice politicians? When are you going to do something? Why would you waste your life watching something like that? Who taught you to hate yourself? Why do you hate yourself so much? We have learned, I'm hoping that my ancestors learned that I don't hate myself. I love myself, and I love my soul, and I love people. But there's no way that y'all need to go to therapy. Why would you go and sit there and clap for somebody talking about, you want a lot of people talking about that's your job, that's your duty, decorum, institutionalism? That is a lie. You just want to be there because you want the cameras there. What speaks to a bully is when you stand up to a bully. Empty seats. He wants to gaslight you, and you're going to walk into it with your eyes wide open. So this is why black women are arresting, because y'all a bunch of frauds. You're a bunch of liars. And we're going to be not watching that mess live, because I don't waste my life on that anymore. We're going to watch, but don't ever try to come for black women in this moment. They did whether they stood for history. They stood for the future. They stood for their children. They voted. And no, they're not going to be going down and marching. They're not interested in your marching. They ain't interested in none of that. When are you going to do something? Are you going to sit there and listen to somebody knowingly, is going to gaslight and abuse you? Who does that? Why would you put yourself in that situation? Who taught you to hate yourself?
Warrior Line, Soul Tribe, Assemblies Live. So come subscribe, your soul's in trial, or simply tied. Your soul medicine, it gets revived. The Warrior Line, Soul Tribe.